Going live. We live. We live. Yes,
Yay!
sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of GQTV, y'all. We are live, man. We are live on YouTube, wherever I'm at. We are live. I don't know where. Yo, just know we live. We live. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of GQTV. And I am your boy, your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself, GQ Jamal. And this is
Yeah,
where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present.
that's
And
it.
as always, like in every video I put out, bring to y'all, you know the vibes. I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. This is a special live video. So if you're watching, I want to say thank you.
Yeah,
Drop some comments in the comment section below. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is GQ
100.
Jamal. Check out my reviews. Check out all of my content. Drop some drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
Today we have my boy, 100 Grand, the man with the master plan, Retro Brothers, co-host. Give it up for G. Man, I almost said GQ. Hey, this is live,
you
y'all.
are
This is
you on the
live.
roll, man. You
Hey,
on the
man,
roll,
bloopers.
man.
This is bloopers all
Killing
live.
it.
Give it up for the rich man himself,
There you
Rich
go.
ManZ. Thank you, bro. Thank you for tuning in this episode. Man, how you feeling today, bro?
Oh man, feeling good, man. Feeling like $1 million, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
like your fourth time maybe on GQTV.
Yeah, on
Bro,
GQTV, man.
let them
Yeah,
know.
really appreciate
Let
it.
them
Yeah.
know what we're working with for 2022.
Yeah, man. These are no. We were just speaking just behind, behind we went live, and we were talking about we're just coming up to the seventh episode of wait for it, the Retro Brothers podcast.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
yes,
Man,
man.
how you feeling about the whole podcast, man?
No, I'm
Like,
really loving it because even when we first started doing these collabs, man, from YouTube, now we moved into the podcast world. It's so cool finding someone who has the same like-mindedness in the
yeah,
retrospective, I mean, golden eras,
for real.
So it's really cool. Like I can bring out so much, memories and nostalgia, and it's cool when someone else lived through that time as well. It's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, likewise, man, because I really love nostalgia from the
Yeah.
90s, 2000s. I love some of the stuff from the 2010s and even now, but it's great to like just go back and relive your childhood from like
Exactly.
TV and movies
Yeah.
and just everything and just talking to like people who grew up who were born in like in the 2000s. Maybe they don't know about Living
Yeah.
Color or Fresh Prince or Martin,
Mhm.
and just schooling them about how like good we had like growing up as far as
Yeah.
like entertainment. So it's pretty good just schooling them.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. 'Cause, like they don't like as you said, like the ones in the 2000s, they like missed like of all the
Right.
high points, of like the
Yeah.
90s. And I swear these movies, the music and the TV, everything was on the highest,
Oh yeah.
platform at that time, man. It's just amazing, So it's
Yes,
it's really
sir.
cool. It's really cool doing we already do our videos, doing retrospectives and now doing on the podcast, Life
Right.
is good, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And today's episode, this really started these collaborations. This family really
Yeah.
started the collaborations we did, and plus, it really started like me just reviewing shows because I love their work. We're going to talk about the family. We're gonna talk about the
Yeah.
Wayne's family today. Today we're gonna review "Don't Be a Menace to South Central" while drinking your juice in the
Just
hood,
in the hood.
aka
Yeah.
long ass title for no reason.
I know. Message.
Yo, message. Man,
Message.
Charlotte Marley, you was a shit for that title, man.
Oh, I swear,
Man,
man.
classic
Whoa,
movie though.
that's a classic movie, honestly, man. Like it's watching this now, like almost it's like 25 years now, maybe
Yeah,
25. Wow, but it's again, it was the height of like the Wayans brothers, just killing it in TV, killing it in like
right,
movies. They were really like a big storm, you know what I mean, that was throughout the 90s and into the 2000s.
right. I agree. For those who are watching, I'm a diehard Wayne's family like
Yeah.
fan. I love In Living Color, love my wife and kids. I love the Wayne Brothers. Is one of my
Yeah,
absolutely favorite show next to
exactly.
Martin
Yeah.
and Bernie Mac and Fresh Prince. But the Waynes, the Sean and Marlon, this movie really took them to like mainstream. This was their first like big movie
Yeah.
outside of In Living Color.
Hmm.
What do you think of Sean and Marlon?
Yeah, no, it's as you said, GQ. Like it's an interesting time because the Living Color series got dominated pretty much from the Wayans brothers, and like
Yeah,
the inclusion of like seeing Keenan for the first time, Damon, Sean, and Marlon came in a little later, from
yeah,
like the late season 3 onwards, but he played a bit, but it was really cool because Marlon and Sean were the youngest of the
yeah,
the Wayans. Yeah, so seeing them in this like a pretty much big movie that captured like all it referenced so much of like the gangster and hood films,
right,
in the early 90s. I think it was pretty darn cool. Yeah,
right,
great, amazing job that he did, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, like back then, you could not go anywhere without seeing like Sean and Marlon together. They
Yeah.
were inseparable until like maybe what the later 2010s when
Yeah.
Marlon like branched off
He's
on
doing
his
his own
own.
thing. Yeah,
But
he's kind of
yeah,
doing his own thing.
yeah, Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
One of very slept on movie, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Pretty much, man.
Uh,
Yeah.
what I think about Don't Be a Menace, I was like elementary school when I first watched
Oh, you
Don't
kidding
Be a
me?
Menace.
For real?
Yeah, elementary school.
Right, right.
Thing that stuck out to me was the title, long ass title.
Yeah.
But
I
I
don't know
love
how
how
it's
they
new. It's New Line Cinema. Sorry, it's New Line Cinema, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
um I don't
Is it
think
the
it
new?
was New Line, but I
What's
know it's
it?
like same studio that produced the Scream movies.
The Scream, right? It could have been Paramount or Columbia. I gotta check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sure. But
possibly, but that's a big
yeah,
studio. You know, what I
yeah,
mean, go forward that. So must
yeah,
have had faith in them.
right, because back then Marlon was coming out of like above the rim.
Yeah,
You seen Sean do like
yeah,
special appearances
yeah. He was
from
in one
like hanging with
episode.
Mr.
I
Cooper.
Mr. Cooper, you know the one. Yeah.
SW1, the fake
W1.
DJ.
The DJ.
Yeah, all the
He
fly girls.
all the fly girls, man. He was killing it, man. It's still you would, Jeez.
But it was cool how they like did the parodies of all the like the classic hood films, like
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society,
Yeah.
because you're going to see a lot of like reference,
Oh
like
man.
especially Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society in this
Yeah.
film.
I swear, man. Like we talked about that like on one of our like discussions like about Menace and Boys, and it's so cool if you've seen Menace and Boys and you're fans of that, then you see Don't Be a Menace, you could appreciate the movie way more because you're like,
You
oh
think you
yeah,
tough? You think you tough?
it's the best part. I hate Black Pepper. I hate the back of Forest Whitaker's next. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips.
Yo, man,
Classic.
Rich. What was your first like impression of Don't Be a Menace? What take yo
Oh,
take us back to the first time you seen
first
Don't Be a
time.
Menace.
Okay, so I watched Don't Be a Menace. This had to be anywhere from it's probably 16 or 17. So that just finishing high school, going towards college, So
Yeah,
when I watched it that time, I was like, yo, this is that kind of raunchy and rawness like
yeah,
Martin had, and a bit of like what Menace, had, just that raw kind of humor,
yeah.
the jokes, But what happened when I first watched this, like when I was a teen, I hadn't watched like Boys in the Hood and Menace like multiple times. I'd probably only
Right.
seen it like only on one occasions, but like uh watching it then, it's like I appreciate it way more now watching it now because I've seen Boys in the Hood and Menace like dozens of
Oh yeah.
times. So I really when I first watched it, I didn't get it as much until like later on
Till
today.
you was like till you grew up more
Yeah,
and
yeah,
understood the jokes.
yes, exactly. Just even I didn't even know too much about OJ Simpson. Like when he scratches the notepad and he says, "Okay,
OJ Simpson, Tupac,
Tupac." Who's the other one?
Malik.
Malik from Higher Learning.
Man, it is funny because
Yeah,
Omar Epps.
Omar
Omar
Epps.
Epps makes a cameo.
Yo, from Higher Learning, the Higher Learning
Yeah,
character, they recreate that scene from the sniper, I forgot his name. Michael, no Michael.
Michael Cave, something like that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in Zebra Head, he's the one of the main leads of Higher Learning, like that was really dope.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean's character was Ice Tray.
Yeah.
Was it Ice Tray? Oh, Ash. Is it Ash Tray or
It
Ice
was
Tray?
Ashtray or Ice Tray. I think it was Ice Tray.
Something Tray.
That's Tray.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because the movie started off him narrating like every hood movie.
Yes.
Every hood movie had to have like a little narration, like yo man,
Oh.
like how did I get myself into this predicament? Like here's how it all started. Then you gotta play this old 1970 like
Yes.
Isley Brothers, Marvin
Melody.
Gaye, like
The Marvin Gaye.
like the cameras
Yeah.
like showing all like the family
Yeah.
pictures.
They always did that in those ones, It's like they would do this kind of panning shot and show like the family pictures, and then you
Right,
would
I
see
saw
the
that.
neighborhood. They would do like a view of
Yeah,
the neighborhood. Yeah, I remember. Always.
I swear that is every hood movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie started off. No, the movie started off with like a message. Then they're at the hood. They're at the hood, and I think that one of the DJs from A Living Color was in it. DJ Twist. He's like,
Twist.
"Happy birthday, homeboy! Happy birthday!" Like for me. Then he gets shot. Then here comes Kim Wayne's like, "Oh my god,
my baby.
Then
It's like,
here
yo,
comes,
yo.
yo, that's not your baby. Like, ain't that some shit?
She just slams his head back and goes about her way.
Right. Yo.
Oh
man. Then Ashtray, just like in Boys in the Hood,
yeah.
Similar to Trey, he goes to live with his dad.
Yeah.
Then Vivica Fox makes a random appearance,
God.
there's no like.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, bro. I didn't know how much she looked like Angela Bassett.
No, you
You know what I mean? Like Vivica Fox. I was like, yo, is that Angela Bassett? I was like, It was almost
No.
identical. Yeah.
He said she looked like Angela Bassett. Oh
Oh
man.
my god! I was like, no, wait, is that no? It's Vivica. I was like, oh, okay, we cool, we cool.
Yeah. Then he goes to live with his dad. His dad played by
Oh
one of
man,
the Tate brothers. I
yeah.
Lamar Tate. Lamar Tate,
Tate,
who was
yeah.
in
Barbershop, as you know.
Barbershop and Moesha
Yes,
and even the new show All American.
All
He's
American,
in it.
right?
But
Right.
it's funny. It's funny. Ashtray is like what 17,
Yeah.
and the dad is 18 or something like that.
Yeah. You know what was funny about that?
Yeah,
Um, that was a play on like Lawrence Fishburne and Cuba Gooding because
yeah,
in the real, like, again, he's meant to play his dad, but they're only 6 years apart. Lawrence is only 6 years apart from Cuba, so Lawrence Fishburne was always playing guys who were older, even in Higher Learning. He's
right.
playing someone who's older. So, like, I love the way how they parodied
Morpheus,
that in Don't Be a Menace. Yeah.
Morpheus,
More fierce, man. Ooh,
man.
shout
Y'all go
Lawrence
check out. Hey, man. Before we continue, y'all go check out Rich ManZ's new review, the deep cover,
Oh, appreciate it,
the
man.
deep cover review. I've seen some of it, man.
Yeah.
Dope review
Oh,
from what I've
appreciate it.
seen.
Appreciate it,
I haven't
man.
seen. I think I've seen deep cover once, but
Yeah.
I remember deep cover from like the soundtrack, the
Right.
theme song.
That's Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. If there was ever a song that like advertised them,
Yeah.
like this put them on the map, that was the, like, I don't think if that didn't do well, like you wouldn't have got like the Chronic, Gin
Right.
and Juice, Still Dre. I
Doggy
think that,
Style,
yeah, what I
Chronic
mean.
2001. So yeah, deep
Exactly.
cover. Yeah, deep cover. Yeah.
It's a big definitely, if you haven't seen Deep Cover, man, you watch try to get that movie. It's a so classic, classic time.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes. Then yeah, just like one of my favorite parts in the beginning. He's like, yo, Trey, since we're not bumping heads, here's some rules. Like like no smoking my shit, no drinking my shit. But if you ever bring one of them fine girls at the crib, make sure I mess them first. Mess with them first. Like, make sure I fuck them first. Like,
Oh man.
He's like, oh, we're about to have some chores. You about to have some chores. I'm like,
Just like, what?
chores? Like, yeah, chores. Like, this ain't no free ride. Like, you're gonna have to build my matchbox cars. You're gonna have to like organize my Sega Genesis cartridge. Like, I want you to do my homework since you want to be such a smart ass. And that, what you got there? Oh my God. Oh,
that rawness, man. There was just something with those movies at that time. They just had that, that humor. Like they didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They could just go really down and dirty. Which was
right. It wasn't PC.
Yeah.
No. And let's talk about Marlon. Man.
All right, man.
He had one of the most iconic characters.
Yeah, ever. Bro, like Marlon Wayans, like I've always seen him as like the Jim Carrey of the Wayans brothers. You know what I mean? The one who is super, physical comedian. You know what I mean? Like Jim Carrey. It was this and the Wayans brothers, and I think possibly it's either Scary Movie or White Chicks. This was one of the first things I started to become a Marlon Wayans fan. Yeah. Like definitely. Just the hairstyle, man. We talk about Janet Jackson's Poetic Justice hairstyle, but Marlon Wayans in Don't Be a
Marlon
Menace
had one of the most iconic hairstyles. Like, my man had like braids. He had like weed packets, and like BBs and stuff.
Yeah, he gives Coolio a run for his money, man. He gives Coolio like a
right.
Yeah.
My man had the white beater
Yeah.
and the khakis, and with the little bunny slippers. So like, yo, like
Yeah.
quick fashion tip, quick
Man.
fashion tip. Like, can I wear this? Like, like take 9 with the high tops. Like,
Yes.
hmm.
Okay, then was it? Yeah, yeah. Shit,
And Shaw was just sitting there, hmm.
show was just like kind of yeah,
Man, yeah,
yeah.
Marlon.
Baller killed it. He
But I
was
guess I'll just wear these. Yeah, the
yeah.
bunny slippers.
Oh man, that was before they
Man,
were doing
Yeah,
that.
Marlon was.
You know the bunny slippers and that. Now it's like in style, but he was doing it way back. That's a throwback.
Oh, yeah, we got a comment. We got a comment.
Oh really? Let's
My
see
wife
this.
says hi.
Hey,
My wife
what's
says
up?
hey. She's watching the show.
Oh
Like hey,
nice.
hey, baby. No, she says hi. So
Oh man,
yeah, we live.
shit the
We
support,
live.
man. Shit the
No
support.
cuts.
Yeah.
Like no
I love
cuts.
I love doing these lives because it's just like I feel like we both are naturally freestylers, so we like match it
Right.
up, so
Right. And it's not scripted.
it's
She's
not,
like,
yeah,
oh, we tries.
yeah,
All
real,
rap, no
real.
gimmicks. But yeah, back what I was saying about Marlon. Marlon's like my second favorite.
Yeah,
Wayne's next to Damon, and it was good seeing Marlon um taking on the starring role because before that he did Above the Rim, and
yeah,
he did really well in Above the Rim.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was
still he
big,
had that
man. Like
the fucked up
he is.
scene with.
Yeah, I know. Like what, man? I will.
Oh, I forgot Mo Money. Yeah,
More
Mo
money. I
Money.
was
He did
just
Mo
gonna
Money too.
mention that, like more money with Damon Wayans, Stacey Dash,
Yeah,
1992. So like, yeah, man. I don't know what it was. I felt like Marlon Wayans was like he kind of like I wouldn't say blew up, but he was in more films than Sean Williams. Like Sean was always with
right.
Marlon, but Marlon
Yeah,
has had more of these films outside the Wayans brothers. If that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah. I think Sean is a better writer.
possible. Yeah,
Yeah,
more
he
behind the
does more
scenes.
like behind the scenes,
Yeah,
which I can appreciate that.
yeah. I
Um,
think.
so
Yeah,
yeah, Marlon, Marlon really took off. Then
yeah,
when they were
man.
doing this film, you gotta remember they were doing the Wayne brothers at the same time this
At the
film
same
came out,
time,
like
yeah. Well,
'96. So
96.
like
Yeah,
first, second season, yeah,
yeah. It must, in between the seasons, it must have went to film. Don't be the
right.
Menace. So that's pretty
And you
dope,
know what
man.
I heard? I heard they did so many rewrites for this film. Like they had
Yes, I heard this on IMDb. I was checking the
yeah,
trivia. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
they went through some shit trying to make this film, and it paid off.
All right, right. I wonder what like
And
the original man
I
like
want to, yeah, I
because
want to see what the original was like.
yeah, I wanted to see the original because it does have uh how Don't Be a Menace works is you already know it's a parody. That's what I love
Yeah,
about it from introduced. It's not trying to be like serious at all, but
right.
you know what I mean? I love that and it puts the references at the right time, you know, like the movies, the hood films, like they reference at the right time. This is what like the other like scary movies didn't do right. Like Scary Movie 3 and
Hmm.
all that trash. It just kept on
Right.
always referencing, but like Scary Movie 1 and 2, because that was Keenan Ivory Wayans, they knew how to,
Yeah.
focus on the story, but still add in those pop
Right.
culture, references, which is dope.
Yeah. It just sucks. Like once a franchise does really well, then that's when other higher other
Like the
Hollywood try to
studio, yeah, studio
studio
interference,
production,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
interference,
Fool.
try to take
So
over. That's what they did with the Living
yeah,
Color and Scary Movie.
scary movies, man. All up in the video. dancing,
Dancing.
you know,
Like, come to Death Row. Come to
come to Death Row, man.
GQTV. Come to Retro Bros.
Come to Retro Bros.
Come to TMZ. Man, so we talked about Sean and Marlon, their characters.
Yeah.
What was your favorite characters from Don't Be a Menace?
Man, that's really thick. All right. Now watch this back. You know who I really love? Do you know the Muslim character who kept on going with the white girls?
Yes. Yes. Like, excuse me, sister. Like, excuse me. Like,
could you just go get to that side?
He moved to the side right quick. He moved to like my like.
What is your name, beautiful? God has blessed me with this fine, not Nubian, this
fine Nubian queen.
Queen.
Like what?
She was Sally. It was Sally or like Jessica.
Yo. Oh my god.
I was dying,
Yo,
bro.
what's up? I'm reading the comment section. Yeah, I was dying.
I was dying, man.
Then Mouse from the Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx show. Who played Chris from the wheelchair, like a parody version.
Yeah.
He asked that I forgot the character. It's like, why do you always like hit up the white women? Like
he told him. He was like, there's funny. I know you know this, GQ. There's an episode in Martin, 5th season, where they think Tommy's dating the white girl. When they go to that ski
Aquanetta.
The one, Aquanetta. You know that episode. And there's that militant black dude. He was in Living Single. I forgot his name. He was the Jamaican dude in Living Single. But he was like that. Black power. That he wanted the white girl at the end. I love that.
This guy. I'm reading the comments. The best part about the movie was, do we have a problem? He had the big missile, like we
oh my
have
god,
a problem.
Yeah. The exaggeration, man. When they both like traded arms, it's like, yeah, I got this. No, I got this.
No, I got this right here. Like right here. Like, okay, wait a minute. Like, okay. Opens the trunk, pops the trunk. Like, do we have a problem?
Oh
man. That's what I love about Marlon, man. Marlon is so underrated. Like,
seriously,
give him his flowers, man, because Marlon definitely deserves it.
Yeah, and he's one of them. He's been consistent, man. Like, some of them never made it out of the 90s. We talked about this. Like when a good example is what's his name? Is it Alan Payne from Jason's Lyrics?
Yeah. We talked about it in the last episode.
Exactly. Man never saw him after Jason's Lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, I never saw him after, but like Marlon, he's been in that. You see him even later in like 50 Shades of Black. He's consistent.
Right. He has range, man. Like, like he went to theater's art school, so he has range, just like Damon.
Yeah. He's a trained.
He can play any type of role.
Yeah.
It would have been dope to see Marlon in the Batman movies.
I would, bro. It's crazy. I was just gonna mention that. Batman. It was the second No. It was meant to be the third Batman. Batman Forever with Jim Carrey. He was cast to be if the director Tim Burton. He was gonna be Robin. That would have been. I would have loved to see that, man. Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. That would have been cool.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Marlon, definitely underrated. But I say he's better than Kevin Hart.
Man,
I think he has better movies.
I was, yeah, you took the words out, bro. The Retro Brothers keeps taking words out of each other's
Bro,
mouth.
this is what we do. This is what we
So,
do.
you know,
Man,
I
come
was
to the
gonna
Retro Brothers.
come to the Retro Brothers, man. Like without a doubt, like I love Kevin Hart as comedian, but like I just feel
Yeah,
like movies, like there's not a lot of them I would go back to. I'm just keeping it 100. Like
right.
I saw Ride Along once. That was
Yeah.
enough for me. That's just me.
I mean, Ride Along to me is a good movie, but the
Right.
second one was trash.
Yeah.
I
Just keep it.
think,
Mm.
yeah, Marlon's been consistent since
Yeah.
1992.
Sadly, you know,
But other than Little Man was trash,
Little
yeah,
Man.
we're
Yeah,
not
I
even going
mean,
to talk about Little Man.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna mention that. Like there were some like kind of you had some hit and misses.
Right,
There were a few ones like were just like but like yeah, it's like Marlon was just always and he got in those big films. Like I remember he was even in that GI Joe film, that was
hmm
big in the 2010s. So he's pretty very successful and consistent, actor.
right. We talked about some of the characters. The girl who played oh Ashtray's girlfriend,
Oh right, yeah. The
Daishiki.
Daishiki.
Oh,
The
Daishiki.
names they use, man. It's like it's Dashi.
Like you can take the hood, you can't take the hood out of the Daishiki. Oh,
Oh man,
Daishiki, man. She had like
she was
7 kids, eight
7 kids,
kids.
8 kids, man. That was like, oh my gosh.
Then
I remember,
she
bro, GQ. Remember when it's
what's
like,
up? What's up?
okay, she introduces
Yeah, yeah,
John to the kid. He said, okay,
yeah.
what? She's like, what do you say to the nice man, daddy?
Like, are you my daddy? Oh man,
It's jokes.
Daishiki, man.
Man. They
Yeah,
recreated
Sean and
that whole scene from Boys in the Hood, just outside, hot
oh
summer's day in the park, in the garden, barbecue.
man, there was a part where there was like some naked couple like
Yeah. Oh,
having sex out in the parking lot, or not in the
bro.
parking
Okay.
lot, but at the party.
At
I'm
the
like,
party.
wow.
As I said, man, when I watched this at 16, I had to change the channel because there was like a group, of us watching this. So I had to quickly change it.
Yo, no, the part where Marlon, there was at the part where Marlon was at the party
Yeah.
and Terry Vaughn was in the movie. She plays a crazy girl. She
Yeah.
plays a crazy girl. Like, do
Sure.
you think I'm crazy? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think you can handle me. I'm crazy. Like I told you I'm crazy. Then so they go upstairs and like Marlon sets the mood and
Yeah. It's
and
good.
whatnot. Then out of nowhere,
I never would
I'm
have
like,
saw it.
okay, like
Yeah.
then she's like turned into a demon. Like her
Yeah.
head started to
It's
spin.
just,
I'm like, yeah, my fucking like yeah. I'm like
you
Marlon
better be
started
ready to
screaming.
handle this. You better be ready to handle this.
Oh man.
Oh, you ain't
As a
you ain't
kid,
running away. You ain't running away
as a
now.
kid, I could not watch that. As a kid, her face like traumatized me.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
really scary. Like, watching it as a kid, yo.
bro. Just
Watching
like in our past videos, like I mentioned, there's a few music videos I could not watch as a kid. Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes, Give Me Some Mo.
Ooh, yeah. That's
But yeah, that scene I could not watch as a kid. But now growing up, I'm like,
man,
man, this scene is funny as hell.
funny as hell. Just watching it. Marlon's like, yeah, come here, girl. I was like, okay.
Like,
Oh,
okay. Oh, I
Bro,
love when Marlon like screams like that. Like
yeah,
even that
he
the
screams high
Wayne's
like,
brothers when he screams like
yeah.
that's like funny.
What I didn't even know, bro. Like
What's up?
Joy from Friday, Paula J. Parker.
Yeah.
I only realized this now when I recently watched it. She was in the party, she was going like ah
Hooray! 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 Then the guy was trying to dance with her, like, no, like,
yeah, that was man. And she collapsed. She she took it to the head and she just fell down.
To the head. Yo, that whole party scene. Yeah. That was like a parody of Menace Society, right?
Yes, yeah. When they're all there and like Tyrone Turner starts like clamming on that dude.
Yeah.
It may have been Clifton Powell, I think. It may have been, make Pinky from Friday. Yeah. He laid the smackdown, on him. I was
that
like,
part when they were like smoking, and it was when Damian Dante Wayans, he was in it. Yeah, he played a guy that was like smoking, and he was like choking on the weed. He was choking on the chronic, and he started like foaming at the mouth.
He was convulsing. The foam was coming out.
Yeah, he was like foaming.
Yeah. And then guess what Marlon says after?
He's like,
man, I got hit that, man. I got
that shit. I'm like, man, my man was on the floor like foaming, like he was like choking, foaming,
mad like attack. He was like,
having seizures and foaming, foaming out the mouth.
Oh, bro, man. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of, GQ. Remember that scene when in Menace when like Tyrone Turner he gets the girl pregnant and his cousin comes in and he's like, look partner. I don't know what you're coming around.
What's up, partner?
Yeah. When Sean comes like, what's wrong? What's up? With his bitch ass energy, man.
Then here comes Low Dog. Here comes Marlon. Like, hey man, like yo my partner said he don't want no trouble, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Like I do. Then they started like stomping the mouth.
Did like a moonsault. Like I saw one.
Yeah.
Like a moonsault.
Then everyone started like jumping on him. Old boy was like doing cartwheels on him. Yeah, he's like, like, yo, I'll give it an 8.
He was flat. He was like a pancake, on the paper. He was flat.
Oh man.
Even there's so much scenes, man, because what I would go back to saying is they knew the right scenes to parody. Like the most iconic scenes from Boys, Menace, we got Higher Learning in there, I think they mentioned Juice. I think a bit of Juice they mentioned.
A little bit of Juice.
Like I'm remembering the main scene from Menace to Society, when they come into the 7-Eleven store with the Chinese, the attendants at the cashiers, and the white guy frames them, the man. You remember the man comes in.
Oh, it's the man.
It's the man.
He like crosses off.
Yeah. The OJ, that's where the OJ Simpson.
OJ.
Yeah.
Hey man. Let's talk about the grandma.
Oh man, shout out to that grandma. She was in
gangster, bro.
She was in
G'd up.
G'd up, man. She was in a lot of those say like the black films in the 90s, man. She appeared in, I think it was in, she may have been in Friday or House Party Free. Maybe that was the one, possibly. Yeah. She was.
And she appeared on a few episodes of Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was there, man. That dance off though. Like, what did you think of that dance off in the church? Oh man.
Like, okay.
Yeah. It's like, they
was having a dance off.
Man. It's like New Jack Swing. Like, let's just give MC Hammer a run for his
ashtray. Like, come here, yo, bitch ass nigga. Like, come here and give your grandma a hug. Like, you still hit like a bitch, motherfucker.
Say, what shit? And he
like, come on, like, no, grandma. Like, ooh.
She was out.
Hey man, for those who are watching, man, don't be a menace. It is hilarious.
so funny. Like if
Oh man,
when you like me and GQ, because we've seen all of the films that they parodied, so
right.
like it works even better
It's
because you'll be like, oh yeah, that was from that.
dope. Dope Being Menace is like one of the best like parody movies
Yeah.
of like of all time.
Hmm.
Uh, this joint will have you laughing. This
Yeah,
came
man.
out in 1996.
Yeah.
Um,
Bro. And to be honest, like all these parody movies, the whole scary movie series, the epic
right.
movies, it would have never began if it wasn't for Don't Be a Menace, without a doubt. Yeah, you did it
Right.
right. Mm.
Then then you start seeing all these other parody movies such as like High School High and
Yeah,
like you said, Scary
scary
Movie
movie.
and um Dance Flick.
Yeah,
Nah, we're not even
oh,
gonna talk about Dance Flick.
Dance
Yeah,
Flick.
that was another decline from the Waynes when just
Yeah.
gonna put that movie, we'll dump it in the
Oh,
river. We're not
just
gonna
put that
resurrect
like
it.
we ain't gonna just way you way over
Yeah,
there, man. Yeah, you
yeah.
way over there. Yeah, that was tough.
Then from what I researched, from what I heard on interviews, this movie did really well in the box office for an
Yeah.
R-rated movie. I think it was like number two, maybe
Oh,
according to like Sean and Marlon.
right. So
But
9 Yeah,
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 it did really well in outside of the box office because you'll see Dope Be a Menace on TV a lot.
a lot.
So it
Yeah, yeah,
same. This came out around the same time Friday,
yeah, yeah,
so yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad they didn't like milk this movie.
I'm so glad you said that, bro, because I don't think this movie ends. It starts well and it ends well. It didn't need a sequel,
Right,
because they basically talked. Because you know how it was, like, the gangs, those hood films and gangsters by like the mid 90s, it was like, at least the good ones, they were over.
right,
You know what I mean. Boys in the Hood and Menace, they came out early 90s. You got
yeah,
Juice, it was mid
yeah,
1992. Men the other ones you could put like new, if you wanted to put New Jack City in there, but like by the mid 90s they were gone. So Don't Be a Menace, what was excellent about it is he talked about all of them.
right.
Like the messages, Keenan Ivory Wayans, shout
Like
out.
message.
He's the
Then it's
baby.
like, the fuck are you talking
What are
about?
you talking about? The postman. He's like, message.
Message. Imagine seeing those characters on in living color, man.
Yeah, I would have really. It's funny when this is why when I did recently watch Don't Be a Menace, I did
Yeah,
feel like going back and watching a few episodes of Living Color. That's what
right,
it did for me because I was like, man, the Wayans brothers at this time they were so, they gelled so nicely, man, and they touched on subjects that the other like Saturday Night
people
Live
wouldn't.
would never talk about, like the OJ Simpson jokes, the Rodney
Yeah,
King. There's a video game where the police are playing like, yeah, let's whoop Rodney King's ass.
man.
Yeah.
We really talked about the characters. Um, we really talked about our favorite scenes. Um, you, yeah, we talked about how impact. Would you say this film's very impactful? Like you can like go back because this movie came out in '96.
Yeah.
Do you think you can still watch this movie like in 2022? Like, do you think it's dated?
Uh I think if you were to say this is dated, then you would say like the other films that it parodied,
Right.
are dated. I don't think Juice is dated. I don't think Boys
No.
in the Hood,
No.
Menace, Poetic Justice. I think it was what was at that time. So I
Right.
appreciate it. So yeah, at least I could see some like the generation like now, because again they
Mm-hmm.
didn't grow up with it. So I could
Mm-hmm.
see them saying it, but
Oh
it's, for me who grew up with it and like fan of the movies, the parody, I don't think it's dated at all.
no, I agree because I see this on TikTok a lot. They make skits from Dope Being Menace. I see people do Loke Dog
All
when
right.
he does the whole fashion, like the like fashion taste or something like that. You can
Yeah.
see him like, yo, I see people doing those type of skits like should I wear these high tops with the Tech Nine, the Uzi with the low
Yeah.
tops?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just wear this. People, yeah. So Don't Be a Menace is definitely a classic.
Uh,
Um, what would you rank Don't Be a Menace in a like the Wayne's like
oh, like the catalog of the
catalog?
Wayans. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a real good question. You
because you
know.
got to think you have a low down dirty shit. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have low down dirty shame. You have Mo Money. You have White Chicks. You have Scary
Watch
Movie.
movie.
You have all of
Ooh,
Marlon's movies.
yeah, that is a very
How would
because
you
it's
rank Don't Be a Menace?
yeah, and man, it's something you mentioned which was like impactful, which is really significant. Like Don't Be a Man is probably of the other movies at least that has the most impact.
Right,
I think, and it came out at the time when they were really getting to that next level. They had the sitcom, and now they got this big, nationwide movie. So,
right.
like they would think so. Man, it's really hard to say because man, I would still from watching this back, White Chicks is it's a weird thing because it's this cult film, but it's for like
Yeah,
uh you know what I mean?
the
Like
the
people
mainstream
who are
audience.
it's the mainstream. That's what it is, They
Yeah,
watch White Chicks. It's that kind of popcorn movie for mainstream. So they may say White
yeah,
Chicks, but nah, if I go overall, man, it would still be. I would put "Don't Be a Menace" on top. Scary movie and that,
yeah.
and White Chicks will fall behind. But yes, it's gotta be movie wise. It's Sean Wayne's at his prime, Marlon, his
Right.
prime. It's gotta be "Don't Be a
Yeah,
Menace."
it's a
Out of
movie.
that,
It's a movie that took them like to the map,
yeah,
brought them to the map, brought them to the mainstream,
to the
brought
dance.
them like notice because they were already doing the Wayne brothers at the time.
Yeah,
Now they have this movie. They can like go off and do other like films such as
yeah.
Scary Movie, The White Chicks, um, ugh, Little Man. Yeah.
Uh,
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 yeah. But yeah, Don't Be a Minute is really an impactful movie,
yeah,
and from beginning to end, it had me dying.
yeah.
Another couple things before we like wrap up
Sure.
this episode. What do you think of the music?
Yeah, man. The
Because
sound.
the single Lost Boys Renee, I didn't know until I did the reaction video was actually on this soundtrack.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
honestly I did it. I had to go back, because when I watched this again, I was checking a lot of the soundtrack music used on IMDb, and it's like it was yeah again it was very similar to the music used in Menace and even Friday,
yeah,
especially in the scenes, and it's like they even they use the same track, like when Bernie Mac is the racist cop, like they use the same
yeah.
background music, oh man, the music it was a product of that time, you had that
Right.
like you had that dramatic music that they used when like Kanan got shot in Menace,
Yeah, when
yeah.
Astrid got shot up
Yeah. Oh man, the grandma came out of the
in the
trash.
R&B song,
The
the
R&B
R&B
song.
song, when they were at the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man, the music was great.
Music was
Like
amazing.
during the movie,
Yeah,
very great.
bro.
Like I
Shout
said,
out.
I really was up.
One thing I also forgot. Do you remember the scene in Boys in the Hood where Ashtray is telling his dad that like
Yeah,
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 that was the same girl in the original Boys in the Hood. The same chick, the one he took upstairs, but they
Yeah, we cannot find that actress anywhere. She was
anywhere
only in Boys in the Hood and
and that.
Don't Be a Menace. Then she just like vanished from
I never see.
scene of the earth.
I heard she was a Soul Train dancer. Like that Soul Train, like
Yeah.
I think I heard she was one of the dancers. But like as for like TV and film, we only saw her in Boys in the Hood. Don't Be a Menace, where the mother chases with the
Yo, and Don't Be a Menace. They had her like in this like dress, like hey,
she's like,
hey.
hey, the party's about to go on, baby.
Oh man.
It's hilarious, man. So that was cool that they put the characters who were in the originals, like Omar Raps, this
Yeah.
chick, and the dude
Yeah.
from Menace. The one was like, yeah, I think we got a problem, partner.
Look, partner,
That's not
like,
what I
yo,
heard,
partner,
Yeah, where you got your partner?
partner. There ain't no problems over here, partner.
Partner? Yeah.
Like, I don't think you heard what I'm saying,
Yeah,
partner.
you a partner.
Man, that actor, and man, I cannot think of that guy's name.
I know
Every
that.
movie I seen him
Yeah.
in, he always plays a shady
Yo,
character.
yeah.
Like, set it off. Like
Set it off. Yes.
he got old boy killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Set it
sad.
off. Tales from the Hood.
Yeah.
It was weird seeing him. It was weird seeing him on the Players Club. Then I turn around, he's on Smart Guy.
He's a fair. Yes. I prefer. He was the guy. What was it? He picked up. What's his name? T.J. Henderson.
Yeah.
Josh Maury. Yeah. Came in as a gangster. Oh, always that dude. He was always that dude.
Always that dude, man. I can't trust him. Can't trust Clifton Powell. I can't trust the bald dude from Diary of Mad Black Woman.
Diary of Mad Black Woman. Yeah. There's always that guy, Clifton Powell, though.
Blair Underwood. I can't trust you.
Blair Underwood. Watch him in. There's a movie called I don't know if you ever seen this one. It's called Posse. Mario Van Peebles.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Posse. It's like it was the film he made after New Jack City. It's like this like black western. Blair Underwood, that shady guy.
Right.
In that movie,
Always that shady character, shady guy. He look like you're shady in real life, so I cannot trust you, my bro.
I always feel he's got an agenda, man. Even it set it up. I was like, what do you really want, bro?
What do you hear? Like, I don't want anything, partner.
I don't want anything.
Ain't no problems, partner.
We got a problem, partner.
Yeah, I might change the title of this live stream to ain't no issues over here, partner. Like review, like no issues over here, partner.
Just the way he puts it, partner.
Partner. Oh man. But Rich ManZ, man, any final words for Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah, as I'm gonna say, man, it's a real cool to go back and watch Don't Be a Menace now. You know what I mean? Because when I do like these reviews now, it's like I really watch them back. It's like I assess everything. So you appreciate Don't Be a Menace way more when you've seen the Hood films as parody.
Right.
Like you can really get it, and not even just that, just even those pop culture moments that were happening at that time, like when they did the Rodney King. They talked about Rodney King reference in the O.J. Simpson, which happened like 2 years in California back to back. So you really will get it way more if you've seen the whole selection of those early 90s films.
Yes.
Amazing.
Very well put out. Yeah, Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, for you.
Always will be a funny movie. Always will be a funny movie of my childhood. I love Sean and Marlon as a duo. They really put a lot of work. They really did stuff for the culture.
Yeah.
Like Don't Be a Menace. it's one of like the most funniest movies of all time. If you haven't seen Don't Be a Menace, go check it out. From beginning, you'll laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
Um, it was good seeing Sean and Marlon, seeing their growth from Don't Be a Menace to the
Yeah.
like first couple seasons of the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
It's really good seeing their growth.
Yeah.
Marlon's over here killing shit
I
because
know, man.
you see Marlon, he's on the new Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie. He was on numerous television shows. Living
Yeah.
Color. He had his own show.
Yeah. The Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon.
Yeah. So
And he really took off on his own
yeah.
in the 2010s. So it's really good seeing Marlon have like a good successful career. You never really heard anything bad about Marlon
Yeah.
or the Wayans brothers
The Wayans brothers,
the Wayans family.
They pretty much stayed out of controversy. It never was with them.
No.
They focused more on the the art of comedy.
Yeah. Because we really got to give it up for Keenan Ivory Wayans because he's a genius.
He's the heartbeat. Like what I didn't know, bro. Like Keenan Ivory Wayans, he came up with like Arsenio Hall, Eddie Murphy, Robert Townsend. The one of the Five Heartbeats. Yeah, he was of that class. So. It's very how can I say, I'm not too surprised that Keenan Ivory Wayans was able to be the genius behind this in Living Color, the Scary Movie series, which again that has such a cult following. I swear
the first two, man.
Yeah, you don't know how much like before the pandemic you would go to these parties and they'd be like, yo, let's do a Scary Movie, man. Let's yeah.
Like, like snatch and run, y'all.
Oh man,
come back here, motherfuckers.
I gotta. One last thing I gotta say is I feel sorry for Marlon because he gets the possessed chick even in Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
What's it with his luck, man? Like
Marlon always has the short end of the stick, bro. He always has the short end of the stick because Marlon really never had girls in the Wayans brothers.
The Wayans brothers series.
Even when
Marlon gotta go, they would go to Sean.
Right, bro. My favorite episode of the Wayans brothers is the Jerry Springer episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Bro, people that are watching, go watch the Wayans brothers. Like, go watch like that second half of season 2.
Yeah.
Until the end of the series, because the Wayans brothers will have you dying. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's so slept on.
And even a lot of people who were in this movie or the other like hood films around this time, they made an appearance in the Wayans brothers, so like a couple of the characters from Friday and even this movie. So it works well. It's almost similar, like if you love Martin and Fresh Prince and you watch Bad Boys, it's similar. If you watch Don't Be a Menace, you can watch Wayans brothers and it goes together. Yeah,
for real. Mm-hmm. But I'm a diehard Wayans brothers fan, and Don't Be a Menace is a classic film. It will have you laughing your ass off. But that's all we're going to talk about for Don't Be a Menace. Like I said, if you haven't seen Don't Be a Menace, please go check it out. If you've seen Don't Be a Menace, drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let us know. What was your favorite scene of Don't Be a Menace? Let us know what was your favorite character from Don't Be a Menace. Not even just Don't Be a Menace. Or what was your favorite like hood film? Let us know in the comment section. Like, do you love Boys in the Hood? Do you love Juice? Do you love Menace to Society, Poetic Justice, New Jack City, South Central, New Jersey Drive? What's your favorite hood movie of all time? top 3, top 5. Let us drop them comments down below. Close them out. Do not get fed if you do
That's
not
it.
comment.
Let them know.
Man, before we wrap up, I want to say thank you, Rich ManZ, for appearing on another episode of GQTV, man. Retro Bros,
Yes.
alumni, man. Let us. For those who don't know, where can we find your social media?
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. It's best way to get in touch if you want to see if any of these kind of like reviews, like GQ, I'm doing retrospective, and I'm also gonna be doing like reviews of this
Right.
era,
Right.
and just shout out to like GQ's excellent review of Bel Air series.
Man,
I
thank you.
really,
And
really, really enjoyed watching it.
also to cut you off, I have to say thank you to my
Yeah.
wife,
Yes.
AD Family Vlog, for collaborating with me on the video.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Couples
so many
review.
comments on this video. I couldn't do it without her. I want to thank her for appearing on that video. She didn't show her face on the video. She was behind the camera.
Behind the camera. No,
Behind
no.
the camera. Not showing the face. She always be all up in the videos, but not mine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like, come to GQTV. Nah, but for real, like, we did a good
solid review. It was a solid.
I appreciate it, but
I was so inclined to. I told you this before. I was just about to say, bro, I need to check out this Bel Air series. Then I check on YouTube and I see this couples review GQ. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, you're in. You loved it.
I was in.
Yeah. Oh man, nah. Be sure to go check out Rich ManZ's YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Check out his content. He just put out deep cover review. He put out the Samurai Jack review, the Cowboy Bebop review. He has a great like variety of like reviews. He doesn't just do like the black comedies, the black films. He has a great variety of like reviews. So check out his work.
Thanks,
check out his content, and be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe to your boy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's GQ Jamal. Check out my reviews. I do a variety of reviews, so don't be complaining about I just do certain type of reviews. So I have reviews for everything. I have a review for NBA Street Volume 2. So check out my reviews. Check out my content. Subscribe to my TikTok. That's where I have mostly all my skits. GQ Jamal 90. Check out my Instagram page. GQ Jamal 90. That's it. Just find me anywhere on social media. You see that GQTV logo, I'm official. That's my logo.
Original.
But also check out the Retro Brothers podcast on Spotify. Starring your host, Rich ManZ, and your boy GQ Jamal.
Every Friday.
Every Friday. 8 o'clock.
Episode. Yeah.
New episodes. Every Friday. We're dropping. We're official. Spotify.
That's it.
Death Row Records.
That's it.
Bad Boy. Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
TMZ.
Good morning. Good morning.
But yeah, man. Before I close out with this video, thank you for everyone who tuned in to this live,
guys.
If you commented on this live, I want to say thank you again. When I post this video on YouTube, if you see it, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out our see, I'm rambling. Check out our YouTube channel. We got more content 2022. We're not going anywhere. So
Retro Brothers are here to stay.
We're here to stay.
Yeah.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. But yeah, man, we're gonna close out this live. This is another episode of GQTV, and I am your boy, yours truly, the host with the most, the
Hosting the
girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am trying to think of something. Hold on.
what was the
um,
yeah.
I am Muhammad Ali. I
Yeah.
am.
I am Warhol.
I am Kanye West. I am Jay-Z. I am Sean Carter. I am Drizzy Drake.
Yes.
I am whoever's hot at the moment. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm GQ Jamal. And this is
Rich ManZ.
That is Rich Boy. That is Rich ManZ. That's Richie Rich. Ricky Ricardo. Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James. Cocaine.
Yes, man.
They say cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's what I heard.
I do not partake in this.
Yeah, yes. They say it, They say
it is.
I'm not.
That's just the word of the street.
So I've heard,
That's from what I heard.
From what I've heard,
Like candy, like candy. Damn, that makes me want to watch The Best Man.
Yeah. Oh man, we definitely. I would love to talk on that. The Best Man, who we did mention a bit about, but another time, folks.
Another time. Yeah, we're about to end this live. We're about to go shoot another episode of Retro Brothers.
Yes.
So this is GQ Jamal. This is Rich ManZ, and we are out. This is GQTV. Until next time, everyone. Peace.
Later, guys. Bye.